What is your name, age if you don't mind sharing, major, and when did you start attending HAC?
My name is Ijeome Okereke. I'm 33, and my degree was paralegal studies, and I started in the fall of 2014.
What led you to begin your journey to go to HAC?
I always wanted a degree in something. I came to HAC years ago when I was like 20, but I had a different major then, but I just decided I wasn't working. I need to do something. I need to be marketable, be able to get a job, and something. I wanted a career, not a job.
What were your fears when you started your journey to obtain your degree? What worried you or gave you anxiety the most when you started your journey?
The number one fear was probably, was I going to be able to do it this time? I flunked out of college a couple times already, so I didn't want to flunk out again. I was worried that I would be old, the old person in class, and I wouldn't know what was going on. I was just think that was like those were my number one worries, was can I do it, and will I be the old person in class?
What were some of your hardest times that you don't mind sharing while attending college, and what helped you get through that barrier?
You mean college now?
Mm-hmm.
I would say the hardest barrier was just learning how to manage my time between school and my kids. And I was lucky that I wasn't working, but even before, when I had to try to manage work, school, and kids, that was the hardest thing about going to school, was managing everything, time management, giving enough time to everything where I wasn't shortchanging my kids, wasn't shortchanging myself, wasn't shortchanging school, just trying to be even across the board.
If you have children, how did they influence your decision on attending HAC and completing?
I do have kids. They influenced me just by, I wanted to give them more. I wanted to be able to give them the same thing that my dad gave us growing up, where it was something that if they wanted it or if they needed it, I was able to get it for them. So I was like, I think the only way would be to get a better job. And once I started, they were super excited. They were like, I think they told everybody that I was in college. So just knowing that they were excited, so then I was excited, that definitely influenced it.
What inspired you the most to stick through everything and complete your goal and obtain good grades throughout?
I think what it was just trying to prove to myself that I'm not dumb. I had granted my major was different when I went to college before. I was a chemistry pharmacy major, and I couldn't pass anything with more than a D, a C if I was lucky. But I think that was like the main thing, which is I just wanted to prove to myself I can do it. Like, I'm good at this, I'm smart enough, just all of that.
Did you surprise yourself when you were making like 4.0 and?
Yeah, I definitely did. Like, I didn't think that I could. Everybody had always told me that I could, and this major is what I was always told I should have majored in the first place. So I think everybody else saw it like way back when I was in high school, even when I was up at Pitt for chemistry. Everybody would always tell me, like, you should do something related to law. So yeah, every time I think I'm my worst critic. It doesn't matter how much I studied. If you ask me how I did after a test, it was always I always thought I got an F every time. no matter what, it was an F. in my eyes. But I think like slowly now I'm just a little bit more, I guess, confident that, all right, I know this information, I can do it, I understand it. Yeah, I was definitely surprised. And then I've just kind of been on I want to see if I can get an A in every class that I'm taking.
Who was your main point of contact in Keys, and how did their support impact your success in college?
When I first started, it was Miss Denise. She was one of the first people, definitely like the first people that I had a chance to meet, and she put everything into motion. Everything that I needed, she made sure that it was laid out and it was taken care of. And she was also that cheerleader when I would go into her office thinking that I failed something again, and she would tell me that I didn't. And then after Miss Denise left, then Kathy came, and she definitely took Denise's place. Like there really wasn't any difference like between the two of them. Like they both did the same thing, like being that cheerleader, pushing me, making sure that what I needed to get to class and stay in class and all of that was taken care of. And then you came along. So you're kind of like that encouraging like sister who's like, look, get it done. However you can, like just get it done. So I think everybody just kind of like came together, and so those three, I think you guys were the only three people who have been here that I know of in the past 2 years. So the three of you guys together.
What are your emotions right now, since today is your graduation day, as you think about finally being finished and sticking to the hard work and obtaining your goal?
I'm super excited. I would have never thought that I was going to graduate from college. Like I didn't see this coming at all. This is the only time that I've gone to college and stuck with it, and I'm actually going to get to see where all my hard work is going to, basically what I get from all of that hard work. I didn't think I would ever get to, after high school, ever get to walk across another stage again and get a degree. I'm also slightly nervous because I've gotten used to it, but I'm ready. I'm mostly excited.
As you reflect right now on your past and all the struggles and all the high and low points in your life, what does it mean right now to be at this point in your life, at the starting point of being able to have a degree and a career to exceed in?
It makes me want to say I made it. Like, I made it. I'm done. I did what I came to do, and it's finished. Nobody can take my degree away. Other people can look and be like, all right, well, she went back to school. She has 3 kids, and she still made it happen. I just feel like I made it. We made it. We made it. We made it. We came. We conquered. We got it. We got our degree.
What are your plans after graduation?
My plan now is, now that I see I can do it and I enjoy it, I do want to go ahead and come back and get my degree in criminal justice. But I'm only going to come in the evening so I can get a job in the degree that I earned. But after that, I want to transfer out and finish up, get my bachelor's in criminal justice, and eventually at some point go to law school, be a lawyer. So I'll have my own law firm and I get to call shots.
Who would you like to thank for supporting you through this journey?
I think everybody. Of course my mom. because, I mean, even though, the Keys program helped as far as childcare, she helped on the weekends when I needed time to study. She would take them and make sure that I had as much time as I needed to study, and even time to just take a break from studying as well as my kids. My professors for just allowing me to come in and talk and figure things out, and if I had like additional questions, like they never tried to rush me or anything like that. They made sure that everything was answered and that they were available. Everybody in the Keys program, because honestly, if I wasn't in the Keys program, I would not be graduating. Definitely not this semester. I don't even know if I'd be graduating at all if it wasn't for the Keys program. That would not have happened. So I think everybody together brought me to this point now where I am graduating.